right, it's been I haven't been here in a couple weeks. We were out of town 2 weeks ago, and last week 2 weeks ago we were in practice, so I apologize for not being here, but it's good to be back. Great to see everybody. To this point, our season has been somewhat of it's been a riddle, it's been upside down, a lot of things have been kind of backwards, but I think we're starting to head in the right direction. We got off to a little bit of a rough start this year with the injury bug, and it really made us change course of the direction we were headed with our team. But last Tuesday, December 1st, in the eyes of our team and our program and our staff, our season started. We got everybody back. We had been down to as few as 7 players at one point. The month of November, we really did not go after it very hard and practice every day because we were just trying to get our players through the month. And we just could not afford to have another injury. And unfortunately, our team did not play as well during that time as a result of that. But we have weathered the storm. Last Tuesday, we got our last player back that had been injured, been out for 6 weeks, Katie Fitzgerald. So we have 11 players strong now. And last Tuesday, we had a great week of work. Our players, we sort of took the gloves off and went after it. And our play last week showed some significant improvement. And we apologize to our fans and those that watched us play some of those early games. We had to be really creative to put a team out there on the floor that could go out there and play 40 minutes. We had a lot of players playing out of position. As you know, we have a lot of freshmen and sophomores on this team. But last Tuesday, when we got our last 2 players back, I felt like we looked more like the basketball team that we anticipate to be the rest of the season. So Randy mentioned toughness. It's hard to play a sport like basketball without toughness. And if you play with the idea that you're not trying to get injured, that's another issue. So last week we made a commitment to each other, staff, players alike, that we were going to get after it and see what we could do. So with that being said, we went on the road last week. We had 2 road games, one at North Carolina Central. Jack mentioned we won. We had an outstanding performance again out of our freshman point guard, Dequisha McClanahan. Those of you that have seen her play at home, it's not the same kid that we're watching on the road. You know, on the road, in our 3 road games, she's averaging 20 points a game. At home, she hasn't been able to throw one in the ocean yet. But we hope that's going to change here. She did inform me that on the road she likes the baskets because they're portable baskets, which is what she had in her high school. And at home we have the hang-down baskets, and she's having a hard time adjusting to that. So you know, that's a legitimate thing that we're going to try and work her through here because we need her to be getting that done at home as well. But she had an outstanding game at North Carolina Central. Mary Hathaway had an outstanding game, 18 points. Caitlin Rubino came back finally. She'd been out with a concussion. She came back last week, averaged 8 points and 7 rebounds a game. And Dee Gray, the freshman from Chicago, is starting to emerge, starting to get her thing going. And she was the real inspiration in our game on Thursday at North Carolina Central. I think we tied a school record or a record of recent years with 22 steals in that game. The Lady Eagles are leading the Big South Conference in steals per game. That's how much we've improved our speed and quickness this year. And we did a great job of holding our composure at the end of that game. We were suffering a little bit at the foul line. They shot 37 free throws. I think they had a plus 20 advantage at the free throw line in that game. But we were able to maintain our composure, and we had 3 freshmen and a sophomore make some great plays at the end, including Dequisha McClanahan's driving layup with 4 seconds to go to win the game. So it was good to pull that out. And then we had a day or so to prep to go to Virginia Tech, and our players really wanted that challenge. We felt like we were stepping it up a little bit as far as our game goes. We led the game for 33 minutes. We had a 4-minute stretch where we missed 3 layups, 3 wide open threes that could have extended the lead to 10. And we didn't make those shots. They came down. Crowd got into it a little bit. They went on a 9-0 run. And then we got down, but we came right back. We cut it back to 5, had a chance to cut it inside there. And we just didn't back down. We really played hard. Quisha had 18 points and only played 20 minutes. She was in foul trouble the whole game, but she played remarkable basketball game against the pressure that they were putting on us out there. And Dee Gray earned her first start of the season. You'll see her a lot in the lineup as we go. Caitlin Rubino had another good game. And Tiff Charles was outstanding in the backcourt, freshman out of Miami. When DeQuisha went to the bench with foul troubles in the first half, Tiff stepped in, did a great job. Second half, DeQuisha picked up her fourth foul early on kind of a shaky call. And Tiff went out there and did a great job, kept us in the ball game. So we had our chances. We were disappointed in losing that game. But you get to see the growth and maturity of our team. I looked out there for 8 minutes in the second half. When the game was on the line, we had 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores on the floor against an ACC team on the road with 3,000 fans sitting there booing us. So it was a great growing up experience for our team. And I think the thing that we talked about in the locker room after the game is, okay, we see sort of what our potential is now. We've been 1 week into the season really practicing hard and seeing the kind of depth and things we've got as a team. Now let's go out and do something with it the rest of the season. So we really like this team, and we think they're going to get better and better as we go. We're in the middle of exam week starting tomorrow, so we have a 15-day period where we just have 1 game. We play Sunday at 1 o'clock, and so we can really focus on getting better as a basketball team, as well as giving them some release time so they can concentrate on their final exam. So today was just a weights day. Tomorrow's no practice. We'll practice Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Play on Sunday, give them 2 days off, Monday and Tuesday next week so they get their finals done. And then we'll get back and ready to go. So we go to play in a tournament at Stetson University down in Florida on the 20th and 21st, where we play Maine and Youngstown State. So the Lady Eagles are alive and well. We're healthy. We feel like that we've got some exciting things ahead of us, and we're going to see what we can do here the rest of the season. But hopefully we can bring some of this good effort we're getting on the road back to the home court. But we really think our squad has got a great attitude, and they're working really hard right now. So if anybody has any questions, I'll be